Welcome back, everybody. It's Miss Abby here with Douglas-Hart Nature Center, and I hope you are all doing well. Today I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite programs we offer at Douglas-Hart, and that's Nature and the Arts. Shout out to any of my regulars that come to this class. I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you again. But now let me tell you about the program, and then we're going to do a tutorial today on scrap fabric wreaths. Nature and the Arts is a once-a-month craft evening program for adults where nature is the inspiration. Sometimes we literally incorporate nature into our art, like this pine cone wreath, and other times we are inspired to take care of nature by reusing items that someone might otherwise throw away, like this glass garden stake. We call this upcycling. So today I'm going to do a tutorial on what was supposed to be April's Nature and the Arts, and that's scrap fabric wreaths. This is a really easy project to do, and a lot of you probably already have the supplies at home. If not, you can get them here locally really easy, and I can't wait to show you this project, so let's get started.
Here's what you need to complete this project. The first thing you need is scrap fabric. You can grab all sorts of random colors and patterns, or pick a color scheme like I did. I don't have a certain yard amount for you to collect, because it really depends on your wreath size and how full you will make your wreath. I just grab a lot of fabric and hope for the best. But don't worry, it is really easy to incorporate more fabric later on if you run out. You'll also need scissors or a rotary cutter and mat. And last, you'll need a wire wreath frame. You can get these in different sizes and they're pretty cheap, only a couple dollars, and you can find them here locally at Walmart, Dollar General, or Joann Fabrics. The first step in creating your scrap fabric wreath is to begin cutting your fabric into strips. I prefer the rotary cutter because it's easy to make the same length and width of strips, and it's easy to cut through multiple layers. Or better yet, feel free to rip the fabric into strips. I usually make my strips about 6 to 7 inches long and about 1 inch wide. But some of you may prefer shorter, wider pieces, and that's okay. The beauty of this project is that the pieces don't have to be perfect. You can cut them at different lengths or widths, and it just adds to the overall rustic style. If you grabbed a lot of fabric, I wouldn't cut it all into strips yet. Because if you don't end up needing all of them, then you're just left with a bunch of strips instead of one larger piece. However, I do like to start by cutting several strips from each fabric I grabbed, so I don't have to stop frequently to cut more. And it doesn't have to be just fabric. You can use string, ribbon, twine, and other embellishments. I want to encourage you to use even the tiniest of scraps. When I made my first wreath, I found these little bits of ribbons with words like imagine, and they're like hidden little gems within my wreath. I love it. Now all you have to do is tie on all the pieces to the wreath. If you're using a lot of different scraps and colors, then there really isn't a rhyme or reason to it. Just start tying in one section. I will usually tie a piece on and then push it towards the others to make sure I can get in as much fabric as possible to make the wreath really full. However, some of you may prefer a less full look, and that's okay. Go for whatever you like. If you're using few fabric choices or doing a color scheme, then you definitely want to make sure you are being intentional when tying on the pieces to make sure you are mixing the fabrics and spreading out the same type of fabric throughout the entire wreath. If you only have a few strips of a particular fabric, I suggest tying them on first around the entire wreath so you are making sure that you spread them out. I also want to encourage you to be creative. Feel free to create a color block design like this wreath, or use pinking shears when cutting your fabric. And you're definitely going to want to get comfortable and turn on maybe your favorite movie, podcast, or audiobook, because there's a lot of time-consuming time coming your way. As you can tell, I had a little bit of support while finishing my wreath, and the extra cuddles definitely made it easy to sit, relax, and tie away. Yay! I did it! See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. and you can do it too. Good luck! Be sure to share a picture of your finished scrap fabric wreath by tagging us on social media at Douglas-Hart-NC or email us at programs@dhnature.org. I can't wait to get back in the classroom for Nature and the Arts. But until then, let me know how you are giving old items new purposes by commenting. Thank you for supporting Douglas-Hart Nature Center.